All right, welcome back. This is Ammon, and we have Gideon and Bryce. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
I just got a quality check on there. Okay. So this week has been. They say that like the tail end of summer is always like the least eventful because everyone's up doing their hot girl summer, out going on vacations, doing whatever. So national news has been pretty slow. There's been some stuff going on. Gigs. Did you hear about Ozzy Osbourne?
I'm devastated.
Devastated. My question is, who is this guy? I think I've only ever seen one YouTube short of him before, and it's the video that Bryce showed me today.
No, but I guarantee you've heard on aboard.
Keep going.
I gotta eat my fries.
Okay. There's always someone eating at the beginning of these podcasts. Like I just shoveled half a can of Pringles in my mouth, and I just kind of went with it. But
Hey,
that's
it's Mario.
with Ozzy Osbourne, how old was he? Does anybody know actually?
70
This is like
something.
70s. Yeah.
77? Shut up,
72.
Liv. Either you're getting on or you're being quiet. No
Wait.
response.
Are you talking to me?
Never
I said
mind.
72, bro.
Uh,
Can you hear me?
No, like, you have to be louder. Wait. That's better. We like that. With him being 77, I feel like he actually should have lived longer.
72.
Is my mic on? 72. And someone at work was like, he died so young. And I'm like...
Ate bats on stage at his concert.
Oh, JK, 76. I repeat, 76.
76.
He literally ate a live bat on stage during one of his performances. Like,
Did he eat it or did he just bite the head off and spit it out?
Eat it.
Hold it.
Is that real?
Yes.
I thought he just bit the head off and spit it out or
So
something.
maybe
like
that's what he did. I don't know. He put it in his mouth.
that.
Yeah.
I
The
dare
man
you to let
is
me build you
famous
completely.
for having so many drugs in his system at any given time. He was the Oz, bro.
Is he the one that
We're
like
surprised
took
he
out
made it
his
this
rib
long.
to be able to suck cock?
No.
Who's he? Osbourne.
I can't remember.
Manson.
Ah.
Marilyn Manson? Is that? Yeah. I always got these two guys confused. If people are fans of them, I don't know. With that hit,
He's Ozzy,
And-
bro.
honestly, it's like
Yeah.
some people are saying they're surprised that he lived this long. With
Yeah, I just looked.
with
I just
him.
apparently he thought that bat that he ate the head off of was like a fake, like toy bat. But it says that he quickly realized when he felt a warm, goopy liquid in his mouth. That's in quotation marks.
He's probably on drugs and he thought it was yeah.
Apparently,
Honestly, if I was on drugs, I would also think that it was like craziness to like if a bat came flying out. I don't know, depending on like what senses it takes away from you, it kind of could like you could misconstrue it for something different.
You become Batman.
So, but whenever like so it sounds like you're saying you think that with all the drugs he did, you're surprised he lived to be 77.
Yes, dude. I remember there was like when I was in high school, there was like a,
through an unconscious bat on the stage. He thought it was syrup,
We'll wait.
whatever, and he picked it up and bit the head off.
the shot is going.
Tommy, it's radio. I'm like, what?
I just watched him bite the head off the bat, bro. You want me to
There
share
was
my?
There was a video when I was a kid, or not when I was like when I was in high school, which I guess I was a kid of like, because they had like his family had like a reality TV series, and
Really?
yeah, and there's one where he's just literally wandering around his house, just like, and everyone was just like, yeah, he's fried, bro. His mind is gone. Let that man go.
I I actually kind of looking at him and looking like at his life and everything. Part of me is like, I'm surprised he didn't live longer because if there's a fountain of youth, it's one of the drugs that exist on this planet, and
And
he
he
took
did
them
all
all.
of them.
And he
Yeah,
did all
did.
every single one of them. And
Yep.
so it's like he could have found the fountain of youth, and all the other drugs were actually what ended up killing him,
Yeah, he
or
did.
something
All
like
the other drugs just canceled it out, whatever it was.
maybe.
Once you
So
take enough of them, you
We-
are a drug.
I mean, that's how he made it this long. Is he did find it. We know
But there's
that
so
we
many
know that
others we'll never know.
The fountain of youth is one of the drugs that Ozzy Osbourne did. We know that. The problem is that he did all of them. He had a 100% sample survey size.
Reincarnated as Shusha was his baby.
Do we know why he died?
Reincarnated as what?
Complications for like Parkinson's, I believe, Bryce.
It's
Because
what?
he had Parkinson's.
Yeah, he had Parkinson's, so he was dying. Crazy. That's how it
Yeah.
goes.
Do you think that, like, as far as like when Michael Jackson died, it was like a big deal. When Steve Jobs died, it was a big deal. Do you think that there will ever be someone that dies that'll be as big of a deal as Steve Jobs or Michael Jackson?
Juice World.
No, not even close. Gideon?
When Juice World comes back to life, bro.
What? What was the question?
Never mind.
No, ask me the question.
So, like, talking about celebrities dying or whatever, it
Yeah.
seemed like when we were kids, it like took the world by storm whenever like Michael Jackson or Steve Jobs died.
Yeah.
And so the question is like, will there ever be another person that when they die, it'll have the level of effect that Steve Jobs and or Michael Jackson had, or was it just like
I would say
there was
that
so much
Michael Jackson
monoculture then?
was bigger than Steve Jobs.
I agree.
Like,
Is there anyone that
Steve
would
Jobs
die now?
created Apple. Michael Jackson like created like pop music in general. Like it was crazy. Who could do it? Well, kind of Ozzy Osbourne. He did a ton for rock / metal.
I can't really hear you, Gigs.
I can hear him well.
Because I'm not facing the thing. It's because you suck, Bryce. Fix yourself.
Liv, get on. Bryce, for some
Bryce,
reason
come back.
we
I
can't
take it
see
back.
you.
I'm sorry, Bryce.
No.
I take it back.
Now I'm kissing makeup right now.
Excuse you?
It's just homosexual.
Hi, Liv.
Homosexual, Liv. Don't worry. It's just homosexual.
Hey, Liv, why don't you get on? I'll send you a link.
Liv, there's nothing between Bryce and I
We need
except
female
more
viewers.
than you could have, and then you and him could ever have.
She's just playing Roblox, bro. She has too much to do.
You running some Grow Garden, Liz?
No.
Liz? Wait, are you playing Grow Garden? Because that's what Roblox is, right? Just Grow Garden.
Yep.
Yeah. That or that one fashion game that all the girls play.
Oh, I've seen that fashion game. I was watching this guy on Twitch play it. It was very interesting. Apparently, people unironically do those poses in real life, and they
I do it.
do pose 19.
It's post 28, actually.
Can you? What is Post 28?
Liv, you're gonna get on, or you're gonna shut up.
Can Bryce demonstrate?
Okay?
Bryce, do Post 28.
It's pose 28, actually. Yeah, Bryce, get up and do pose 28 to avenge for your wife blurting out. Do you know pose 28? Why do you know it?
Oh my god.
Because he
I
does
don't-
what she asks him to. She asks him to.
Don't break your floor.
Who?
I kind of want to jump.
Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump dying would probably have a pretty massive effect.
I think if Trump were to die, that would be a big deal.
That's nice.
You think he'd be bigger than Michael Jackson in 2009
Yes.
or whenever he died?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm feeding him lines, by the way.
Liv, put her on the camera. Move the camera. Liv.
He showed me something. He showed me something. It was this child endangerment.
Child
Child
endangerment.
endangerment. What are you pregnant, Liz?
I only have a 1 in front of my age.
Come here, Red.
This is public, Liv.
Help!
You need to do. Bryce, we'll pause for a second. We'll let you go take care of that. Go get her a couple times, and then
What the bro?
maybe not.
I'm just saying, if my wife was like that, I'd beat her. Wait,
This is bad.
Bryce.
This is okay. No, we're
Bryce,
bringing it back.
Bryce, hear me
The-
out. If your wife tries to walk out of the house dressed immodestly, this is what you do, okay? You beat her so she has to cover up the bruises.
So you pick the thighs and the.
You like choke her, and then she has to wear like a turtleneck sweater.
If you ever put hands on me, I'm calling you dad. I will
No, we're gonna get this back on the rails.
I
Look,
think she genuinely thinks it'll hurt her after you said that.
the
One who flinches.
Yeah, I know you are, Bryce. You leave that poor boy alone. I rest my case. Why do you have to be so violent, Liv? You can't solve
yeah,
all your
Liv,
problems with
stop
violence.
beating up our friend.
Yeah.
So, do either one of you know about the Epstein situation that's
Bryce.
going on right now?
Bryce, blink
No,
3
no.
times if you're a prisoner.
I don't know.
I only blinked twice.
Oh, there's the 3rd time right there.
No, it's over.
What were you saying about the Epstein files?
Do either one of you know about the developments on the Epstein file this week?
I was telling you about her at work. What I know.
Yeah. So what do you know, Bryce?
I heard it was all fake, and he killed himself too early.
It was all fake, and he killed himself too early. Why?
He would have been a free man.
Because it was all fake. Okay. Yeah.
Is that what
So-
it was? That it was like a setup for someone, and he killed himself so that it couldn't happen.
I have 2 points.
But I don't know if we.
Wait, what is it? What is the development?
So the developments this week are, but the administration campaigned on releasing the Epstein files.
yes.
And something came to a head this week. I actually forget what triggered all of this because it was kind of lying low, and only a few people were covering it. And essentially, Trump got asked in an interview, like in the Oval Office or in like some like White House workroom or something. Everyone is asking about the Epstein files, and Trump kind of like flipped a lid and was like, "Why are we still talking about this guy? This guy is like, who cares about this guy? This was so long ago." And everything else, stop asking. If you're like a MAGA supporter, you're gonna stop asking about the Epstein files. And then polling showed that he lost like 5% of his base and like 12% of the moderates, and it's like starting to like entirely torpedo his entire presidency.
Yes. Okay, I did know about that. Like how Cash Patel said that there is no video all of a sudden, and like everyone's
So
like,
that-
yeah, no, it
that-
never happened.
That was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and so essentially, everyone is being like, "This is super weird. He might be complicit in covering up the Epstein files." And then so there's 2 sides to the coin. Now it's like conspiracy land on both sides. And the conspiracy land for the Republicans is Trump is in he is falsely in the documents because CIA or whoever else put him in the documents because they knew that Trump campaigned on it. So essentially, Trump's story is Obama orchestrated the Epstein files and falsely put Trump on records in the Epstein files. So it's like classified government information that's false. That if they were to release, it would have Trump's name all over it. And they removed and redacted everyone on the Democrat side. And Trump is like suing. I don't know who he's suing, but he's pretty much trying to say this is Russiagate all over again. And apparently, Russiagate was entirely proven.
Russiagate was. I thought Russiagate was proven to be false.
No, exactly. So it's proven that it was false to try to get Trump not elected. And
She should be in
So-
jail for what she did with her email.
so the question is, should he release the data if it's true that his name is on it, but it's false? And then there's other people that are saying he's not a pedophile and he didn't do anything on the Epstein Island, but he did embezzle money with Epstein to not have to pay taxes on. And so then it's like, maybe that explains why he's trying to cover up the Epstein files.
Well, if he
So there's-
embezzled money, well, this is the thing. If he embezzled money, though, no one's gonna care.
I mean, I agree, but it's kind of like then he actually did something that's illegal that they're going to use real lawfare against to try to impeach him for him breaking the law.
They won't get it. If they couldn't get him the first 2 times, they're not gonna get him a 3rd time.
Well, the first 2 times were fake. They were garbage.
I mean, even if he did though, he
What
could
did-
just be. He
What
could
did you
just pull
think
the.
happened?
What's up?
What do you think is real?
This is like a cop-out answer, but like, I don't think there's enough information to know. I don't know. If I had to guess, I don't know. There's just not. If I had to guess, I would say I think that Trump did embezzle money, but he didn't do anything with children. And people are putting pressure on him,
He's definitely on
saying
there. We've known for years that he was going to be on there because he's too.
that he
rich
was
and-
going to be on there, but we don't
he's
know
too rich and
if-
famous to not be on there.
And so the question is like, and then also, okay, I guess the new development this week was the fact that the New York Times or some publication posted an article saying that they have evidence that Trump sent a letter to Epstein on his birthday.
Oh, the
with
Wall
some
Street
weird-
Journal.
The Wall Street Journal
I did see
about and Trump is saying this is fake and that he's suing over it. And so the issue is the logic of a person who supports Trump but is confused right now is if you're not on the list, or let's say you're on the list but you know you're guilty, let the list out and let everything out.
Sorry.
What the hell was that?
Sorry,
Why is the
no,
list
Liberty-
being withheld?
Nobody texted me something. Because
That's
he's
the
on it.
thing is-
Because he's on it, Bryce.
What?
He's 1,000% on it, and he's worried that it's going to destroy him.
He's 1,000% on it. It's highly likely that he's on it, and he's worried that it's going to ruin his presidency. And so essentially, people are saying he's protecting pedophiles to cover his own ass.
I just released it. I'd say, hey, look, I'm on here. Here's what I did. You know, I either did something really bad, and I've regretted it ever since. I've tried to make amends for it over the past however many years. Or like, hey, I'm on here. All I did was embezzle money. I was just trying to be a smart businessman and keep my taxes my taxes out of the hands of the government, just like all the other guys on here. And I didn't realize what the money was going to. And as soon as I found out, I pulled out or whatever. But like, here's what it is.
Yeah.
Try me and do what you will with me.
Does anyone know if anyone that embezzled money through Epstein, if they knew what was going on?
I'm sure people didn't. I'm sure plenty of people. I'm sure there's like a whole section that were funding him that had no idea what their money was going to. They just thought that they were playing their money smart and putting it in offshore island Cayman accounts or whatever it is. Like,
I don't know. I'm just worried because I think Trump is the lesser of two evils, even though we shouldn't have to choose between two evils.
I agree with that.
And it would really suck if Trump gets impeached because he kind of knows what he's doing, and I'd rather him over JD Vance at least for the rest of this term.
Yes.
Because if he gets impeached, does Vance get impeached or does he become president? If he leaves, is it vice president that becomes president? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's how
And it's
Ford
like-
got it.
And so I don't know. He's not a perfect guy, and I don't know. Politics is so nasty and so bad. I'm just unsure what to think.
U.S. politics is so muckraky.
All politics,
Done something illegal and wrong, and
he's covering it.
they
I
all
mean,
lie and cheat and still to try and pretend they have it.
yeah,
That's exactly right. It's because the Jews have taken over our government, Bryce. I hate to say it.
What? Out of left field, bro.
that was not out of left field
That's
for
not
getting
out
on.
of left
Oh,
field at
and
all.
not for gigs.
Blame it on Israel.
No, not on Israel. Just Talmudic Jews, Bryce.
I thought that's what you were saying last week, bro.
Yeah, because most of Israel is Talmudic Jews.
And also, there's a lot of like Israel tied to the Epstein situation.
Yeah, a lot of people think that
We can go down conspiracy tinfoil hat
A lot
corner.
of his father-in-law was a Mossad agent, and a lot of the people.
His father-in-law had 3 Israeli prime ministers at his funeral. He was buried on like Holy Land in Israel. And he owned the company that published all of the textbooks, the history textbooks for the U.S. education system.
Yeah, there's so much, and like even if it's not a conspiracy theory, there wasn't some like ulterior motive, and they were just bad people doing bad things. It's still scary because it means that these are the types of people that have all this wealth and power, and it's people that are not to be trusted anyways. Whether it is part of a greater conspiracy or whether it's just like these guys are bad, but here's where they are. Well, they're too high up anyways to be that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's just like, oh, this sucks. If he did embezzle money, the socialists and communists just won. I don't know. We'll see. I hope it doesn't torpedo his entire presidency.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't either because you know what? This is my thinking. If they can get the NFA repealed, if I could buy a machine gun, I don't care what he did.
No.
I don't care.
I'm so confused why you run for president knowing you've done all this. And
Because you really think you can make a difference, and you're trying to atone for your sins.
Oh, I forgot. But never mind.
What? What'd you forgot?
Nothing. The sorry, I'm semi.
You're torqued? You're semi-torqued? Is that what you just said?
I wish.
Are you semi-torqued, Bryce?
no,
Bryce.
You're fully
Okay.
torqued?
Now he
want to pretend like I know what that means, bro.
Bryce is
Bryce.
fully torqued.
also I want to
Bryce, say
ask you-
I'm fully torqued right now.
Negative, bro. No.
to answer your question about politicians. I genuinely feel like there's a situation in politics where you willingly choose to compromise yourself, and that is how you get elected. Like, there's this situation where there's 2 people and they're identical people. They have identical views, identical strengths, and identical political skills. And if one can be blackmailed, smart money will get behind that person because they know that they can manipulate him when they need to. And so like if I want to be a good politician, I am going to go in and I'm going to find the sex rings and I'm going to. This is this could be really weird, clipped out of context. But I'm going to find a way to let everyone that has a political interest compromise this hypothetical version of not me, and then because then I know I'm going to get elected and I'm going to have the power. You know what I mean? Like that's if you're like going the most like what is it called whenever you, like most nihilistic view. It's like I want the power, so I'm going to play around with all of this weird stuff, and that's what's going to get me elected. And I think, like, but let's be honest, us three are the type of people that probably, if we were to become president, would not have crazy, weird, like, backgrounds, not having done anything too weird. If anything that anyone wanted to, like, leak, we would be like, leak it, it's not the end of the world. But we're not the type of people that would become president.
They would probably clip us saying the N word.
And it's like, okay,
Like,
I'm the president.
oh yeah, I'll say it again.
That guy. Okay.
The editing skills are gonna have to come out real.
I've always thought that the generation of whenever we're in our 40s and we have a president who could be our age, the voting base of adults are going to be like, who cares? We know most politicians are corrupt. We just want the least corrupt ones. So just tell us how corrupted you actually are.
Interests are the best, aligning with mine.
Can you
Because
imagine, bro? Just when they're doing all like the
A president saying the N-word. Gen Z president saying the N-word.
face. I know that'd be as great as, and we have two countries and they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
like when time comes to vote and they're like pleading their case, they're just like atoning for their sins up on the pulpit.
I mean, that's kind of what election season is kind of about.
It'd be electorate.
And anyway, weird stuff.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I don't want to run defense for pedophiles, so I do want all this stuff to come out. Whatever it is, I don't. It doesn't matter.
I don't agree with it, but I think he's the better of the two.
I like really though. What could be on there? Like if you're Trump yourself, all of us are saying release it. Everyone else everywhere on both sides of the fence are saying release it. Except for like the ones that are pretty entrenched in it.
The ones that are on it.
What do you think is the threshold for what he did that would make him think that it's better
Bernie
to
Sanders
keep it hidden?
Been real quiet about this.
Oh.
Insane. I don't know, I'm sure he said something about it, but
Who has been released? I forget.
Like known people that are on the list.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking.
Hawking. There's a list. I forget.
Spielberg.
Some bankers.
Yes.
Apparently, Howard Lutnick is being blackmailed because he might be on it. He was like next door neighbors with Epstein. I had no idea.
Imagine you look out your window and you see a bunch of teenagers in some guy's backyard, and you're like, "What the fuck are they doing over there?"
Epstein lists names. Confirmed people on the list. Bill Clinton. Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know about that one? I forgot about that one. Yeah, the Clintons are both on there, to no one's surprise.
Unsealed document related to Jeffrey.
Bro was
have
getting
revealed
head on
numerous-
the White House. That's like...
Some of the high-profile people. So Donald Trump because of the Wall Street Journal. That's obligatory. Oh yeah, Prince Andrew.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one I
Whole
forgot about
royal
that
family
one.
is all over it, aren't they?
Ted Kennedy Jr. There's an entertainment people, so Kevin Spacey.
Mm-hmm.
I knew about that one. DiCaprio. Cameron Diaz.
Why couldn't I have been trafficked as a teenager and been forced to have sex with Cameron Diaz? I missed out. My childhood was a waste.
Les Wexner apparently is. These are people that are just being related to it. Stephen Hawking, Alan Dershowitz,
The Wits.
and Lane Maxwell.
Every Stein. Singlewitz.
Anyway,
Heinberg.
Weinstein. Bryce and Pooh.
What's going on?
How you doing?
Great.
Sorry, I know that section gets a little boring for you. I'm glad you asked questions that time.
No, I was interested in that part.
Bryce, are you
Sometimes politics
disappointed
just...
that you are not the underage teenage boy that was kidnapped and forced to have sex with Cameron Diaz? Because I'm actually livid about that right now.
I would only want to be there if my wife was there and we could kiss on the lips together.
Good answer, Bryce. We'll take it.
Very, very diplomatic. We love that for you.
I'm mad at love. Why do gigs look like that, bro?
So, Gigs, what do you know about the AI race that's going on right now?
I know that no AI is going to help me turn back time and help me be the guy that got kidnapped and trafficked to Cameron Diaz. That's like when you find out that there was like a predatory teacher at your high school while you were at your high school, and you're like, damn it.
I think you're one of the few people that I know that unironically believes that.
Like,
no,
like I found out that like one of the teachers at my high school while I was there, her husband was cheating on her, and so like right, like the year after I graduated, she like went to his girlfriend's apartment where he was staying with her and killed them both. And she was like yeah, dude, she was like so hot too.
What?
And I was like, I could have made her forget about her. I could have prevented this. I would have made her forget about her husband. I was like, why? I wish I would have known. I could have saved her.
With why is it doing this? Sorry, one sec. There's something interesting going on in the AI brain. That's why I was asking you. I don't know how you somehow turned that into a story about you sleeping with your teacher to not have her kill her.
I know. I
ex-boyfriend.
wish I would have. I wish I would have known, because then I would have done that and saved many lives.
That is the most ADHD ass like.
Dude, did you know that when
tracking?
My senior year of high school. My senior year of high school, I made a bunch of dating accounts and set the age to like 40s. And literally my caption was, I'm trying to lose my virginity before I graduate high school. Please help me. And I thought that would work. Because I thought some chick was going to see that and be turned on tonight and not be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to catch a case. Because I was stupid.
At Live School, they would tell the kids that there's condoms in the. Oh, just
what?
They would only tell Liv that there was condoms.
I went and I told all the other kids, if you go ask the front office for condoms, they'll give it to you.
Is it true? Did you do it?
No.
Oh yeah, right. Of course, I believe you.
Probably a good thing that my school didn't have that, because I remember like when the day that Christmas break started one year, there was just a bunch of blown up condoms in the hallway when the class ended, and no one knew where they came from.
This woman.
What were you saying about AI?
There's some crazy stuff going on right now. I don't know if this is true, and I don't, but we're gonna talk like it as if it is. There is, Meta is offering $100 million signing bonus with a $300 million 4-year package, as and this is just like run of the mill engineers that they're poaching from like OpenAI and from other places.
Damn.
And so the question is,
Yeah, but I wonder
like,
what the not NDA agreements are on the.
uh,
I don't know.
for real. So like, do you think it's a good play or a bad play on Meta's part? Like, yes or no?
I mean, do what you got to do to get your business up, but like, the one problem I have with Meta is that they just they try and take over everything. Like Instagram Threads or Meta Threads or whatever. Threads is like the stupidest thing in the entire world. Threads is so dumb because it's like you're literally just a
How
copy
threads
paste
are
Twitter.
really.
You're Twitter with none of the good parts of Twitter. Like the whole point of Twitter is that the thing that makes Twitter so great is that there is zero moderation. And like you're telling me that I have to have a Facebook mod team view all the Twitter posts? Like no. If I wanted social media policed by Facebook, I'd go watch Facebook. Instagram's pretty great though. I don't know how this shit that pops up on my Instagram, I don't know how it makes it past the moderation.
What was on your Instagram, bro?
Bryce, what do you think it's a good play or a bad play for Meta to be spending upwards of 100 million over 4 years? Or I don't know if this one's true, but I actually was able to pull it up, but I forgot that I'm not going to share my screen. It was one was a half a billion dollars, so $500 billion over 4 years for payment, or like that's your salary at Meta.
I don't know. I don't think I would pay
I
that
do.
much if I was in that situation. But at the same time,
Bye.
if they were like, I'm getting whacked. Sorry. If I don't know. When I was looking into it at one point, it's like an employee for a company is set to make like, what is it, like 6 times what their salary actually is. So,
What do you think?
like hypothetically, say you make 50,000 a year, you got to make the company $300,000 to work.
So if you're paying someone $500 million a year, you have to be $1.5 billion worth of value to them.
Pretty much.
I mean, is that even possible?
I guess they seem to think it is with AI.
I don't know, because I'm kind of in your position, but not really, because at first I'm like, I wouldn't do that. And then I think and I say, I'm not Mark Zuckerberg, and he's where he is because of the choices that he's made, and I'm where I am because of the choices that I made. And so it's like, maybe that is the correct power play, to just start poaching all of the talent and like ruin. There's a lot of dynamics in this, only because I'm kind of interested in it and I've been
Well,
following it.
You get better people and you ruin your competitors' people. So
Yeah. So it's like maybe it's like the
That's-
play isn't how much money you make the company. I guess it is how much money you make the company, but it's like how much you take away from others. And I think if this AI race, I think the way Mark Zuckerberg views this is like Intel in the 1970s dominated chips, and then the dot-com bubble was like revolutionary and made the behemoth that is
Google.
Google, and so on and so forth. And there's just like tech billion-dollar companies. And Mark Zuckerberg technology revolutions that created these AI. If I don't do anything about AI, I'm going to lose all of my competition to AI. There's a lot more.
I know, dude. How are Facebook boomers going to survive if they don't have AI images that they think is real?
True. I don't think that they're not going to survive. What is that quote? We're all in a game where everyone dies. Have you heard that one before, Bryce?
What?
We're all in a simulation, Bryce.
Um,
What's that one show that we were watching the other day, Emmett?
The Matrix.
Months ago?
right
Yeah.
before your wedding, that was The Matrix. The couple of days before, something like that.
One of the most famous movies of all time, Bryce. That one.
The Rice had never heard of it. We watch it, and it was getting like a little bit late. We get through all of the setup, and Neo is about to get put into the construct to pick up a bunch of guns, and he goes,
Oh,
"We did we." Yeah, it's the white room, and the guns all start rolling past them. He's like, "All right, now seems like a good time. Hey, I gotta go to bed. Good night." I'm like, you did the whole setup, and you're about to miss the most insane action sequence of all time. You're about to watch Neo break the Matrix, and it was one of the most frustrating moments of my entire life. But he says we'll watch it. We won't, but it'll be in 5 or 6 years.
Should we get watching on the podcast? Just bottom right screen is just the Matrix.
we can stream it. We don't have to do it on a podcast.
Do.
What did you think of it so far? Anything crazy?
The Matrix?
Yeah. Like, I don't care.
Honestly, I don't remember it. We're gonna have to start from minute 1.
Bryce, you swallowed like a whole dosage of the blue pills, didn't you?
Bryce is the embodiment of the blue pill. We still
Bryce
love
is
it
the
for
blue
it.
pill.
I
No, Bryce.
I told Ammon he didn't realize that I've never been to the Ender before.
To the end in Minecraft.
Oh, the End, not the
You've
Ender.
never been to the end, Bryce?
No.
Insane. Gideon, with
Bryce, do you even know what Lonely Lodge is?
Lonely Lodge in Fortnite?
Okay. What do you know about Dusty Divot, Bryce?
So much, dude. That's where I got my first kill record.
Tilted Towers?
I don't really like Tilted.
What about Tomato Town?
why did you like Tilted?
I don't know, dude. It's just,
Are you playing a game right now, Bryce?
it's all RNG, bro. No.
What game are you playing right now?
I'm looking all the way across the screen. You're over here. Giggs is over here.
Oh, I forgot. You have those big giant. Wait,
We gotta-
is that 32?
Number one.
Wait, are they like
victory
40-inch
royale.
panels?
Yeah, Fortnite, we about to
No,
get down 10
they're-
kills on
I
the
think they're
board
like
right
30
now.
panel,
Just
but
wiped out
they're
Tomato
curved.
Town.
Still-
My friend just got down. I
I'm trying to
revived
show
him. Now
you
we're making South
that shit
Bill.
here.
There's something else that, Bryce, how is the U-Haul business going?
It's at a standstill because Liv has a job now.
Why does that affect it?
Because you have to have someone there.
What do you mean?
Someone has to be there to help people sign contracts per their contract agreement. So I was gonna have to buy like a shipping container and make an office, which I was fine with doing. It's just now Liv is gonna work
Somewhere else. Yeah. So, would you want, like, looking at the numbers, did you like it or not like it or what?
It's not the greatest, but you know, a little extra money here and there. It's better than Liv not having a job.
Yeah. But if you didn't have to have Liv and you could pay someone else to do it, it became profitable enough, would you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, I just don't think it's profitable enough. Like the one in what is it called? Preston, north of where
Yeah.
I wanted to put it. Only makes like $21,000
A year?
a year. Yeah.
Right, Gigs, didn't your dad set up something like that?
What?
U-Haul?
Uh, no, my dad didn't set it up.
But yeah,
My-
if you
my
get
uncle
fired
did.
from where we work, bro,
What?
if you get fired from where we work, I can hook you up with a job.
Bryce, do you
Nice.
run a U-Haul or your dad runs a U-Haul?
I was going to do it, but neither of us do it.
I was looking into start.
My uncle runs
Start.
one. I mean, it's a good like revenue stream, especially in Utah, where people are constantly moving. Like, it's fantastic revenue stream in Utah.
I think where your uncle has his is like the perfect location.
Yeah.
There's a couple down there.
Yeah.
He's got all
but-
sorts of stuff. He's got a U-Haul. He's got propane. He's got all sorts of. He's on that side gig grind these days.
Anywhere I would be able to put one would be like, I don't know, just very small compared to that place that you're
Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map. Go to the Mark Street. Take me to your Xbox. Play Fortnite today. We could take Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake. I really want to chug jug with you, Bryce. We could be pro Fortnite gamers. Pro Fortnite gamers. I love the fact that he says, take me to your Xbox, because he's a true OG on the Xbox. He's not some PlayStation peasant. You know, I remember when my brother was so far into Fortnite and the skins that he bought a whole entire PlayStation to 5 to get the PlayStation exclusive skin.
Really?
Yeah, he also bought a brand new Samsung Galaxy just to get the Galaxy skin.
Crazy.
All right, everyone. Thanks for coming down. If
Is it
you
Jover?
have the unfortunate
Is it
situation of finding
We're Jover?
this podcast,
Whoa,
what else are we going to talk about?
Sesame Street.
Hey, we're going to do a mid podcast call to action, and then we'll jump into Sesame Street. If you don't subscribe, I will take all of
If
your Sabrina Carpenter Fortnite skins.
No,
Yes.
no,
So
that's too
if you're
far.
watching, I know you have a Sabrina Fortnite.
That's too far. You can't touch
Yeah.
the Carpenter Fortnite.
I know how to hack, and I'll get. I really
His dad works
know.
for Epic Games.
My dad literally works for Epic Games, and I will literally take your Sabrina Carpenter Fortnite skin.
And give it to
So
me.
like, you better fucking subscribe.
Bryce, did you buy her from the store? Was she in the store? Is that where she was?
Yeah.
I need to buy her.
Sabrina for me
Me.
and live.
Gigs
So
didn't
you better
know.
freaking watch out, cause I will go. I can hack, and my dad is literally on Fortnite. And I know if you watch this and you didn't subscribe, so freaking literally subscribe right now. Gig, what were you saying?
You also
I was
bad
just-
luck for 10 years.
Sesame Street's dead.
Sesame Street is dead.
Yeah.
But I've never watched an episode of Sesame Street.
So part of like the one of Trump's big like tax cuts or whatever is he's done a huge. I think he's gotten completely rid of the public broadcasting service.
The public broadcasting service.
PBS.
CBS.
Which I'm not gonna lie, it needed to die. No one was watching it anymore. It just wasn't it wasn't sustainable in this streaming and YouTube kids world anymore. No network. No network is really just no TV television network is sustainable in this day and age. So what was that horrible screeching noise?
Help!
Bryce, whatever you've done, you've brought it upon yourself.
Ah!
Oh my goodness, what's happening to Bryce? Bryce, turn your camera off before you start. Bryce, turn your camera off before you engage in these activities.
I'm gonna go.
Damn it! Oh! Damn it, 3 years sober from this. What the heck just happened to you?
Are you okay?
I got raped.
Bryce, was your no-no square just touched? Bryce, was your no-no square just massaged inappropriately?
No. Help, 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 help.
Bryce, she's like half your size. Why are you saying help?
Because if I touch her, then I go to jail.
That is true.
No, it Trump's America now.
Yeah,
We're
it is
good.
true. It is Trump's America. What is it? Your body, my choice. Was that Nick Fuentes that said that first? Was it him?
I don't know who actually said that. Your body.
I just remember I didn't know who Nick Fuentes was until a couple months ago, and I remember when like Trump won the election, there was some guy that went viral for tweeting "Your body, my choice." Like as soon as Trump won,
It was a guy on a podcast.
I think it was Nick Fuentes.
All right, well, it was fun, y'all.
Bryce, anything that you would like to plug? Anything that you're up to? Nice, showing everything we've done. We're still partway through it. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited about that. Patreon isn't set up yet, so we'll be many, many more episodes before we even have that up. And I'm just gonna start plugging it. People are gonna be like, "Where's it at?" It's gonna be funny. Nick Fuentes addresses leaked after "Your Body, My Choice" comment. So it was Nick Fuentes on the podcast. Yeah. Right. I don't know what's going about according to that. He's so funny.
How do I leave this shiz?
You don't.